Hello everybody, welcome to Box Hill Institute's first ever virtual open day. We hope you enjoy all the information that's presented to you and we hope it answers all of your questions. My name is Julie, I'm the Academic Course Manager of the Bachelor of Early Childhood Education course, and hopefully my presentation today will answer all of your questions and inspire you to enrol into our course. I'd like to start first by showing my respects to the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation as the traditional custodians of the land from which I meet with you. I'd like to acknowledge the elders, past, present and emerging. For those of you who don't know Box Hill Institute very well, we have a very large range of courses available for you, everything from certificates all the way through to postgraduate qualifications. So it's a great day for you to be exploring all of the courses that we have on offer to determine what's going to be just right for you. We hope to see you enrolled, and when we're back on campus, we hope to meet up with you when we're wandering around on campus together. I'd like to just point out to you 4 really important points of difference with our Box Hill Institute Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. Firstly, 100% of all of our graduates from this course have been employed in teaching positions of their choice within 1 month of completing their studies, which is a huge achievement. The second point, we are empowering our students with real industry experience and expertise. That's part of our DNA. We are flexible with the scheduling of practical placements and we have great relationships with early childhood services. We have also very practical hands-on approach within all of our subjects within the course. We have dedicated teachers who have extensive and current industry experience. The majority of the teachers who are teaching subjects within this course are still working as early childhood professionals. So very, very up-to-date and relevant experience that they bring to the rich discussions that we have in our classes. The fourth and one of the most important points that a lot of people need to know about is that the classes in this course are scheduled to allow you to work while you study. So there is no giving up of your work. You can continue with that. Our classes are scheduled to be on occasional Saturdays and regular evening class times. So it works really well for people who are working. So there'll be just a little bit of information about me, the course overview and structure, career outcomes, and where to from here. Sorry, I'm having just a little bit of trouble with technology, so bear with me. Okay, so for those of you who are perhaps concerned that you're not eligible to study a degree because you haven't completed VCE, let me assure you that you are still eligible. I didn't complete my VCE either. There are many ways to follow the path to achieve your career goals. So I started off leaving school and working as an untrained childcare assistant. I worked as a nanny while I was putting myself through my studies, and then my experience since then has been across a wide variety of early childhood services. More recently, I've been involved in the academic side of things and teaching within this Bachelor of Early Childhood Education, but also within a Masters of Special Ed in one of our universities, and now as the Academic Course Manager. So please rest assured, It doesn't matter where you are at this point in time. There are always ways to achieve your career goals. Let us help you explore those ways. So a little bit of an overview of our course. It is a 4-year degree. It is an education degree, and as such it is required to be a 4-year course. There are 28 theoretical subjects and 4 practical placement subjects where you go out into early childhood services and complete tasks and practical demonstrations of your skills and knowledge. So as I mentioned already, our class schedule has been sorted out so you study your subjects in an intensive model and you study them one at a time rather than 4 or 5 at the same time, which makes it much more manageable with your workload if you're also working at the same time. So every subject commences with one Saturday intensive class. You then move to evening tutorials. There'll be a mixture of offerings with these. Some will be on campus in a face-to-face mode. Others will be delivered via MS Teams, which is what we've been currently doing in our isolation time, our lockdown time during COVID. Each of our subjects also have one Saturday practical workshop scheduled in that period of time. During that time, you're learning to take the theory that you're studying and put it into a practical application. And this is really important to prepare you for the industry that you're going to be going out to on graduation. So who's suited to be studying a Bachelor of Early Childhood Education? In reality, anyone who wants to become an early childhood teacher. It doesn't matter where you are in your current stage of studies. If you have a passion for working with and educating young children, then this is a course that you can consider. There are pathway options, so you can start by studying a Certificate 3 and then a diploma in early childhood education and care, and then you can pathway into the Bachelor of Early Childhood Education. That builds then on the knowledge that you've already learnt in your certificate and diploma and takes you to the next level so that you're actually able to begin a teaching career and register with the Victorian Institute of Teaching. When you've completed our Bachelor, you're also eligible to apply for a master's level course in education, early childhood, primary education, special education, or some people also look at things like play therapy, psychology, all sorts of other master's level courses to add to their knowledge base. So career opportunities for you. Any positions which require a registered early childhood teacher in any type of early childhood service is one that you would be eligible to apply for. There are also positions with the Department of Education and Training, with the Australian Children's Education and Care Quality Authority, with local councils, with a number of organisations that are not-for-profit based organisations or government organisations where education is a key focus of that particular service or centre, and that requires an early childhood teacher. So as I mentioned earlier on, your job outcomes as a graduate of our course are excellent. There are none of our graduates that are still struggling to find work. Every single one of them was very quickly and easily able to find work as a teacher, an early childhood teacher in a position of their choice very quickly after they'd completed their studies. In actual fact, the majority of our students receive offers of work with the practical placement services that they go out to. They don't necessarily accept all the offers that they get, but it is a fabulous testament to the standard of students that we have coming through when so many of them are receiving offers of employment from their prac placements. We have got a long day care centre on our campus at Lilydale Lakeside, which is where our Saturdays are scheduled for our subjects. It is a beautiful centre. It is purpose-built and it's only been open and operating for a few years. So it is still looking very beautiful and very new, but it is very, very much an active part of our campus at Lilydale Lakeside. It is, despite COVID, it is still enjoying very high enrolment numbers, and it is actually a hub, so you can experience all sorts of different aspects of early childhood within that one long day care centre. So they're beautiful facilities, and when we're able to be back on campus next, I hope to be able to show off our lovely facilities that we have. So, why should you study early childhood teaching at Box Hill? Well, I mentioned earlier on, there are flexible learning and placement options available to you. One of the things that a lot of people like when they find out about this course is that there are no exams that are required. Everything is via assessment work, assignments, might be essays, might be class presentations, all different sorts of assessment types that you have across your subjects, but no exams. All of our dedicated teachers, as I mentioned before, have extensive teaching experience within early childhood services that is both current and relevant. So our course combines the theory and the practical application so that we make sure that on graduation you are truly ready to tackle all of the challenges that will be presented to you in the industry. Our course enjoys national recognition, and it's also recognised in some overseas countries. So the Australian Children's Education and Care Quality Authority has accredited this course, and the Victorian Institute of Teaching also recognises it as a course for early childhood teacher registration upon graduation. There is no 8R requirement for this course. That's another thing that is often very attractive for a lot of students. And you do not need to sit the Landtype test for this course. So another huge sigh of relief. Most universities and most other courses do require that you sit the Landtype either before you commence the course or within your first semester. So you can rest assured that with this course, that's not the case. So we also have a skills and jobs centre that you're able to access and get career advice and guidance. So you can explore all of these questions that are listed on the screen, and we have some very experienced people there who will help and support you in identifying the right sort of course for you and facilitating you being able to access information about that course. So that's the end of my presentation now. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope that it's answered all your questions. If not, feel free to send some questions through and I'd be very happy to answer them for you. I look forward to welcoming you within our course, hopefully in the near future. Thank you.